Currency traders, they've had plenty of real news to chew on coming from official sources, but you've been talking with traders, and there's more to this currency story, right?
There is more, and Adam just made my day talking about Aussie yen, but another wild week in foreign exchange. Dollar got hammered, yen soared. Traders say part of it was some juicy off-the-radar stories making the rounds on the trading desk. Here's a good one, Betty. According to the FT Alphaville blog, there's a secret email circulating from an anonymous Gmail account accusing Spain of fudging its GDP numbers, understating growth by 14% over 2 years. Now, Spain's finance minister came out saying she has absolute confidence in the stats, but after some questions earlier in the year with Greece's debt figures, it's still getting a lot of buzz. Here's another one. The Fed will definitely be buying bonds, or QE2, at the next meeting coming up in November. Traders tell me this came from a Medley advisor's note on Tuesday. Medley isn't talking, but apparently it does have a good track record of being plugged into the Fed. It sparked a dollar sell-off and sent gold to a new record. And the yen spiked earlier this week on buzz that Bank of Japan Governor Shirakawa was resigning. The yen jumped so high that everyone was scared it was another round of intervention from the Bank of Japan. Finally, the finance minister came out and denied intervention. And in other reports, they denied the resignation by the central bank governor. So plenty floating around the foreign exchange markets, Betty, this week, fueling those big moves in the market.
Right, a lot of news, a lot of buzz, but also some of these firms, or one of them in particular, Pharos, coming out, Sarah, with an interesting prediction about the dollar being sold and going down about 10% to the end of this year.
10%, another 10%. And remember, the dollar index, which is a measure of the dollar against a basket of other currencies, is at the weakest point since January. It has just been selling. There's the euro dollar, euro at the highest level since March.
Right.
Pharos, which is getting a lot of attention lately because it had a spot-on call. Back in June, remember, during the European debt crisis, when everyone was bashing the euro, Pharos come out and says euro is going to strengthen. It's going to go up to 136. Guess what happened yesterday, Betty?
It did exactly that, yeah.
Euro hit 136. Now they're saying that euro trade is only getting started. It's going all the way up to 150. And the view there is central banks are going to start getting rid of dollars and taking on euros, and it's all related to China. Now that China's strengthening its currency, the dollar's weakening, and that means central banks are going to have to start unloading dollars.
Right, it seems like every asset is gaining these days in the U.S. here, except for
the dollar.
Except for the dollar. Okay, Sarah, thank you.